Early game on Sunday of Wild Card Weekend is the Bengals at Colts, and this is two kind of like diametrically opposed teams in that the Bengals are a pretty complete team minus their questionable quarterback, whereas the Colts are nothing like a complete team, but they have an amazing quarterback in Andrew Luck. What jumps out to you about this game?
What if we switch them? What if like Andrew Luck played for the Bengals? And that'd be a scary ass team. First of all,
it would be.
But that's not what's going to. That's not what's going to happen.
It'd be a more interesting game, actually.
I don't really know what to make of the Bengals because they don't get any meaningful pass rush. You saw in that Steelers game, Ben Roethlisberger had a lot of time in the pocket. They're last in the NFL in sacks, but their secondary plays well enough that they limit passing touchdowns and they get interceptions. That said, I just don't know if they're going to be able to get the pressure on Andrew Luck to rattle him. And if he's just sitting back in the pocket, looking through his various options, it doesn't seem like a good option.
He might not even compliment a Cincinnati defensive lineman all game long.
Might not get to, and maybe that'll throw him off.
Now, the Colts on offense, T.Y. Hilton limited by a hamstring injury. Their rushing offense is not anything we can talk about.
Yeah.
So, and they haven't played well recently. They only scored 17 points against the Texans and barely got by a team that got significant snaps from Tom Savage. They needed a last-second field goal to beat the Browns. And yet, we are faced with an annual tradition of the Bengals losing Wild Card Weekend. I don't know who has the crapitude to squirrel this one away.
I mean, I think if you're the Colts, what you want to do is stuff the run game as best you can, because if they get Jeremy Hill and Gio Bernard just running all over them, that's going to be a miserable time. But if you can force Andy Dalton to throw 30, 35, 40 passes, he's going to throw at least, what, 5 bad ones?
I broke out into a cold sweat thinking about the notion of Andy Dalton throwing 40 passes in a game.
Yeah, it's like asking your dad to make lunch over and over again. If you're just like, I just need you to make lunch once this week, he'll probably handle it okay. If he needs to make lunch every day this week, you're going to get something weird. You're going to get like cold cuts on crackers with mayonnaise.
So the Bengals, are you saying the Bengals need to run the dang ball?
Run the dang ball, Bengals!
Colts are favored by 6. Who do you like to win this game?
I'm going to go out on a very stupid limb. I'm going to say that the Bengals win this game.
I am actually in agreement with you.
Oh no, they're screwed!
They really are. I do think that their running game, the running offense, is enough to control the ball. I don't like the way that the Colts have looked recently. And I think the Bengals are a slightly better team. And Andy Dalton, please don't prove us wrong.